trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. With the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew.
Hey, give me all the hate. You know how it go online, ain't nobody safe. Like, hey, see me face to face, probably wanna autograph and brag about it for days. Like, hey, biting my tongue, you want your 50 minutes, boy, but I ain't the one. Like, hey, we don't get along, but I ain't making you famous saying your name in the song.
Let
like,
them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. With the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew.
All right, so this comes from Alicia, who's a very, very big fan, and her boyfriend Chris, who is also a musician. And they originally had asked about kind of what comes first, or like, so writing the beat, or making the beat and then writing lyrics, or writing lyrics and then making a beat to the song. But more so, like, I would say, does a beat ever inspire the lyrics based on the vibe, the mood of the beat? Like, you maybe don't necessarily have an idea, and then it just inspires that?
It's like that's probably the most common way that people write. I think that's really typical. Like, you hear music, it inspires something, and you write to what has inspired you from the music. I think that's probably the way that like 99.9% of musicians do it, or maybe not all the time, but have done it that way. That's super common.
Yeah.
But for me, like, it's always different. Like, The Devil is a Democrat, I had that idea when I was driving. I don't even know why I had that idea. I think I probably was just thinking to myself, like, you know, was listening to the news or something, and they said something about Democrats, and I was like, fuck, Democrats are the devil. And then I was like, oh, fuck, The Devil is a Democrat. That's fucking such a strong title for a song. Like, it's so fucking good. And then I didn't have any music with me because I was driving. And I remember I like pulled up to a red light and pulled my phone out and started scribbling it down, like, The Devil is a Democrat, and started, you know, not writing full lines, but like few words and a rhyming word, few words and a rhyming word, few words and a rhyming word, and like pretty much had like the skeleton of that song like fucking done by the time I got back to the house. And then just made the beat and filled in the fucking words and tailored it and made sure everything worked and whatever. So it's always different. I try to, like, at this point, like, fuck, I've released so many songs and so many albums over the years that, like, I can't stick to like one format of like, make the beat, listen to the beat, what does it inspire, write the song. Like, I have to do it in like different ways to like keep shit interesting for me. It's like
Right.
it's like the social media promo. Like, I've been doing all of this shit all myself for like so long that like now this is about like doing things that are interesting to me and things that like I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So it comes about, it manifests in different ways. Sometimes I make a beat because I just have something in my head that I'm like, oh, fuck, that would knock. And then I make the beat and write the song. And sometimes I come up with a really great title or a concept and then write a skeleton and then make the beat after. And so, you know, I juggle back and forth between the two.
I've always wondered with Dear Rappers, since it like kind of came to you as this open letter, you know, first, like, how did you, you know, I'm very familiar with the story of kind of going in and really feeling you had the one song, or this was the song. How
Right.
did you like do that beat or choose that beat? Like, did you already have that song in your head?
Yeah, like essentially, like I was sitting on this plastic chair in my living room and I was listening to like the radio, like internet radio, I think, like whatever the LA hip hop thing was at the time. And then, you know, the song happened and it was this rapper complaining about his life and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, man, fuck this. And Dear Rappers hit me like immediately. I was like, I want to like respond to like this song, but I want to respond to like, not just this song in particular, but that whole mindset of like, well, success is so bad and woe is me and da-da-da. Like, I want to respond to that whole section of rappers that makes those types of records. So I was just like, yeah, Dear Rappers, it's brilliant. I'm gonna write it. And then, like, you know the story, I went out and sat on my porch and da 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 da. And I just like opened fucking YouTube and just searched like hip hop fucking beat or whatever. And, you know, I probably flipped through like 3 of them, and then I landed on that one, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. And then just started writing. So I already had like the idea and the idea and the concept. But I wanted something that was like super, that was the beginning of, you know, my entire career. And it was the beginning of me placing emphasis on what I was saying, and not like if a lot of the beats that I made prior to that, not only did they suck, but they were like super fucking elaborate and like complicated, and there's super cinematic fucking noises happening all the time, and it's so busy and like, and just too much, too much. And then that was like the first time where like an idea popped into my head, and I was like, it is so fucking important for this, what I'm saying, to not get lost in the musicality of things. So like, you know, I probably played like one beat and I'm like, too much, and then played another beat, too much, and then played that Dear Rappers beat, and all it is like one guitar string and a snare and a kick, and it was just so naked and so wide open that I was like, yeah, this is it, this is the move. And I've tried to carry that style of musicality like throughout everything now, so that like emphasis and focus can be placed on like the words and the message and what's being said, and like not so much on the composition of the music, which was good and bad. Like now I've just like entered a place where I'm like, I don't want to just, a lot of my songs over the past few years became like very information driven, which is like fine. And I love that. But when you're giving people so much information, sometimes what you're listening to like isn't easy to listen to, and it's not like enjoyable to a certain extent. What I'm saying and stuff is enjoyable and it's valuable and people like that, but the actual musicality of it was starting to suffer because I went too far down the road of, I have to make this point and have to make this point and have to make this point and have to say this and have to say that. And the music side of things started to suffer. So like now I'm like in this place now where I'm wrapping up these 2 albums that I'm working on, and like white boy shit, Devil is a Democrat, like I'm still getting my point across in a really potent way, but like they're fucking fun to listen to. Like it's not just information now, it's like information and it also fucking slaps. And
it
like
really
that's like my new shit, where I'm like, I need to say what I want to say, but I have to make the musicality of it so enjoyable that even if you're not listening to the words, you're still like, this shit fucking goes, you know? So like I'm trying to merge the best of both worlds right now.
Oh, I think you're succeeding.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Like
We jam that song often.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Loudly with the windows down.
All right. Well, shout out Alicia and Chris